Ben went live.
I could give him Ace name and then walk right down the street to you.
I posted Ben went live. Said I was gonna go live and didn't do it. But we back. Bane still wanna test on the stand. I'm ready to go to it now. Just gotta make sure everything right. Got my phone right first.
So, hey, we be so quick. They be trying to got that figure out the shit quick, but they say hold for too long, you know what I'm saying? They say not hold for too long. They say hold for too long.
I'm good. I ain't really shit, but I go to court Wednesday for the probation violation on the driver's license. That's $1,400 fine.
Yo, what it is?
They gotta pay. They gotta reinstate that. Or throw it out, brother. So they just throwing them out like.
Okay.
So they throw that out, then I'm stuck with it one. And I get a bond for that. If I get a bond at 11 o'clock for that, then I get
and this boy is telling.
I'm working on a bond money for that, but I know Wednesday they'll be goddamn re-signing me back to the drive license shit. So that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what side you gonna go court with?
See, yo, normally y'all, I think niggas just be talking. You know what I mean? Like, they don't actually, when they be on these jail calls, I don't think they be actually telling intentionally. But with him, never too late what it is. With him, he's telling intentionally. He is telling intentionally. Because he already had the conversation with the detective, with Detective Quinn. He already had the conversation with Detective Quinn. Now he again. So he definitely telling, but yeah, we ready to go back to it. I'm ready to step off, check the audio real quick.
I go to court 11 o'clock today. I don't know when I go to court Wednesday. She told me I go to court Wednesday for the probation violation.
You want to call the cops about that?
I ain't got nobody to know. Bro, probably sleep. What they did last night at the time and shit.
He opened, he stayed in the house. Like, there, he would ride that goddamn $5 for the song, so he get the keys up. But when he was talking about when he ever he wanted to get the $5, he like, he on trouble, got there, they be on time, break it in, get out of the lift or some shit, you know what I'm saying? That's the last thing I know,
man. How the hell I think he's gonna be made of some shit. He can't be handling niggas talking. Scan them up and shit. That bullshit. Why don't we let him deal with it? The fuck cool though. So who the fuck he gonna let move the shit?
He baby, he don't handle it. I don't know how that shit goes. Cause we baby stood outside talking. We stood outside talking, goddamn.
That thing up, man. He got us some money, man. Up some money out this shit, man. We need up some money.
But the detective came back though, the homicide detective got coming back. He came, we were there one time, he came back again, and like,
What?
they still trying to figure out what sort of skateboard it niggas went there. I don't know. I don't know what. I said they trying to figure out where all the white boys came from. The white boys from they down here.
Like, I ain't never in my life, y'all, seen somebody talk so freely on the jail phone. Like, he is talking on that jail phone like he talking on FaceTime. Hey, man, I can't even believe the face that he got right now. Like, why are you looking like that? So you knew what you was doing when you did it.
Hey. I don't know. We still trying to figure that shit out. I don't know. The second time I saw last night called that shit, they just trying to figure out who the fuck was driving. He said it's a bitch was driving. The bitch had on lace front wheels. Who the fuck is this hoe? So goddamn, he can't find out who this hoe is. Then he go in when he kept calling a boy. He was adding English so fuck. I could have been speaking so far long something. The homicide detective.
Like, ball out. What it do?
He's trying to figure out who the fuck the
Share this live, y'all. Share this live. I appreciate everybody hitting that like button too.
She had a lace front wig.
I must got my real supporters in here today.
So she was going to cause all these problems with this driving. She could have killed somebody and all this old stuff there. And if he can't find her, we're going to have to put these charges on the three boys if they got it too. As of right now, your husband, the same thing, they got no charges on him. We can't charge him for nothing. So he was a pastor.
Who that?
That's what he said.
Now he told you about me?
Yeah, he said, as of right now, your husband, they got no charges, so he was a passenger. You try to find out what the fuck happened.
The boys that come, they stick, come down and walk on the tunnel, they're with the war, them niggas came before her. They gave us a story to tell.
Yo, he the worst kind of snitch. The one that want to tell and don't want to take the stand.
When I get in population, or when I come to quarter, they let me use the phone again. I talk to you when I get in population. You do got minutes on your phone, right?
Yes, I do.
Cause these free calls, I think.
Okay, that's
If
fine.
they ain't free calls, take a make sure, cause they probably took the money out.
Yeah, that had to been back in the day.
Take a make sure, I will call you back. So it's not right.
What's going on here? I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. I know you do.
Alright. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Call, get my mama to call.
Yo, so multiple conversations. They just got him telling. Let me see this, yo, cause I don't like that that sound in the background. Let me see something. I'm gonna try this one time, yo. If not, I'm gonna go back to how it was. Nah, that shit still not. That shit still ain't work. All right, fuck it.
Call. Yeah, but I still don't recall the conversation.
He don't recall a conversation, y'all.
Did you hear, you did say that is your voice, or you don't recall?
That's not here, but I don't still recall the conversation. How long has that been?
11 years? Almost 11 years.
Right.
Did you hear your wife say you want me to call anybody? Did you hear that?
I heard what you played.
Okay. And what that is a three-way call. You familiar with that? Are you familiar when you are incarcerated in the Fulton County Jail or other place, and you're speaking on a recorded line, jail call, collect call? The person, in this case your wife, can three-way in or call in another person to join that call. Are you familiar with that?
They can make a three-way.
Okay. And your wife asked you if you want her to call, you want her to call anyone, and you said, I don't have anyone's number. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that. I don't call that.
Yeah, that's why I don't save numbers.
Did you hear your wife explain to you what the homicide detective told her the day before on September 11th, 2013?
To listen to a call that I haven't heard a conversation of in so many years, I can hear what you're saying about it. Have I heard it? But I still don't recall the conversation. I don't even remember the conversation. I don't remember nothing back in 2013.
Do you remember, according to Mr. Williams,
He just forgot the whole year.
Stating after your wife explained to you that information from the detective, they gave us a story to tell. Remember saying that?
I don't recall.
Okay. Did you hear it?
See, the messed up thing about him is he not even trying to help. He not trying to help the defense or help the prosecution. He just don't. But if he don't want to be, if he want to make right on what he did, he should be trying to help Brian Steele like Tick tried to do. He ain't got nothing to worry about. He not gonna get sent to prison. You feel me? Tick tried it. He was gonna get sent to prison. He just been a sucker for real.
Now, I want to go back to a recording that's in evidence. It's Mr. Williams number 197, and ask you some questions about that, if I may. 197B, as in Barry Bravo. And the jurors will have these recordings, Mr. Bean, so you can listen to them. If you need to listen to them, though, we have them for you, and I'm going to play parts of it, okay? But if you want to listen to any part of it, just say I need to hear more in different areas, okay? On January 22, 2023, you met with me and investigator James Martin in front of your home. Do you remember that?
Oh, God, sir.
Do you remember Mr. Martin saying, should we go in your house? And you opted, which was fine, to go into Mr. Martin's car. Do you remember getting in a car with Mr. Martin and myself?
Oh, God, sir.
Do you remember sitting, by any chance, in the rear passenger seat towards the center? I was in the front passenger, Mr. Martin in the driver's seat, in front of your home, on Sunday, January 22, 2023.
Do you remember? I don't.
Do you remember me asking?
He remember everything.
Thanking you for
King J, what it do? How well, what it is?
Play you two jail recordings from this time that you were in the Fulton County Jail.
I appreciate it, man.
No, sir.
Do you remember me playing for you the jail recording that is now marked as Mr. Williams number 205, the one the jurors just heard, and they could hear it whenever they want during their deliberations? Do you remember me playing that for you?
No, sir.
Do you remember me asking you about what it meant when you say they gave us a story to tell on that recording that is now marked as Mr. Williams number 205?
No, sir.
Sure.
See, what I'm not understanding is how is. I don't understand where Brian Steele was gonna go at with this guy, because he's not trying to give them anything. So that's what I've been trying to figure out since he's been on the stand. Like, I've been tripping off of him because he's funny, and I'm happy here in this situation because of what he did. But at the same time, I'm still trying to figure out what angle is Brian Steele going to take this, being as though he's not. I don't know.
At this point in time. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bean, I'll go ahead and let you take 10 minutes, okay? And then we'll see where the day leads us. Don't discuss your testimony with anybody except the attorneys in this case. All right, Mr. Bean, you can step off. Ladies and gentlemen, take 10 minutes, and then we'll let you know where we stand for the day. All rise.
They probably ready to end it, y'all. I started late. Started late. They might come back though. We'll see. We'll see. What it is though, man. Who in here rocking with me? Larry Ball Out, Never Too Late. Hell Row. What it is, people. That's why he got the taste to discredit people's testimony. Yeah, I get it. I get it, but this what I'm saying. His testimony is gonna hurt Young Thug. No, his testimony is that Thug was in the car when this when they supposed to rob this Wisconsin and when they supposed to rob this guy and his homeboy got shot. So that's his testimony. What I'm trying to figure out is how is he gonna spin that to help Young Thug, because he's not saying nothing either way. Like, you would think, being as though he didn't want to be there, he would try to help the defense. But it's like he's not trying to help the defense or the prosecution. Yeah, that could be possible, just to make him look bad. That could be possible. Yeah, like, man, this nigga you can't trust nothing he say. He can't even stand on his word. I can see that angle. I can see that angle. I just hope they keep him up there forever. Man, after they take him out the stand, just make him sit and watch the trial. Straight up. Make him watch the trial for a couple days, for another 2 weeks. We'll see what they do, see what they come back. Y'all gotta stop reminding me, man. Y'all not be forgetting SL. Appreciate it. Y'all appreciate the super chat. Y'all gotta stop, yo. Cause remember I told you I was gonna come on early, but and I could have did it today too. I could have did it today, but I be forgetting, y'all. I be forgetting. Man, how y'all see, yo, you see what's going on? Everybody going off on Flaco about that video? That video was wild, y'all. That video was wild. I don't know what's going on with the internet, yo, but these dudes is out of control, yo. These dudes out of control. Man, make sure I hit that like button, yo. Share the video so we can get some more people on here, yo. We deserve 1,000 people. Cause for real, like I be checking in on other people's streams, yo. They ain't really giving nobody no information for real. They just watching. Like we can really break that shit down over here. Yeah, man. We gonna break it down. I'm gonna figure the angle out soon. All I need him to do is answer a few questions, and I know what they trying to do with him. I appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Yo, SL always come through, man. I appreciate SL. Always come through in the clutch. You dig? But I don't even know how YouTube be calculating that, yo. Because when I say I got like 5 members or 6 members or something like that, right? But monthly when my money switch over. Like it's saying like it don't start with that. Like it don't like I don't be understanding how they calculate that shit. It's like you only get a percentage or something. Like I don't understand that, but it's cool. It is. However, I appreciate the support. However it come. Motherfuckers ain't gotta be in here with me. It's a lot of people streaming. It's a lot of people streaming. We say 10 minutes. They still waiting. I need to find out how to fix that little fuzz, man. I don't like that shit, man. I find out how to fix that shit. See if I can mess. I'm gonna try and mess with it while we sitting here. You'll be able to hear me. It's just just this shit. You gotta be able to knock that out. Because I got some strains where it's not on there. Communications, Scarlet. Can y'all still hear me? Am I still clear? Like y'all know, I ain't really no real streamer, so I don't even know how to pull everything up. Say even the sound out. Turn the mic down. The sound out's the monitor. Like I don't even know what all these little things mean, y'all. Yeah, I ain't no streamer for real, man. Like I just was a person that say what was going on in our community. It was like, yo, I gotta figure out a way to make my voice heard, yo, cause we gotta get this shit right. Like, yo, like ain't nobody teach me nothing. Like far as like that's that's how our community is. Man. Ain't nobody never say, yo, look, yo, this what you gotta do, yo, put this here, do that. Like yo, we don't got that. We don't got that, yo. People be trying to still hold the sauce. They don't be trying to get nobody no information that's gonna help the next person. I don't be getting it. But it is what it is, for real. Matter of fact, let me share this video on Twitter. And then when you try to look it up on YouTube, they don't really give you no real information as far as like, unless I ain't being specific enough about what I'm trying to accomplish. I appreciate y'all. And that's all I've been trying to do, yo. I'm just trying to be authentic, yo. Like a lot of these people, you don't know what type time they on. You don't know what type time they on. Like you can go back on my page and really watch my blow up. Like a lot of these dudes, like I had that little back and forth with Flacco the other day. I go on his page. It's like, yo, from what I don't even think that's all his videos. He talking about he been on YouTube for 3 years. And then my man, who was that? Was that you? No, that wasn't Ball Out. That was my other people. I forgot his name. But he was telling me like, yo, this here a whole creative player. They say that man from Pennsylvania. He was going around telling people he was from New Hampshire or something, or South Dakota or something like. And he got some charges on. I say, man, send me that paperwork. If you can find it, send that shit to me. I'll run it. Because what he doing to people ain't right. What he doing to people ain't right, man. Definitely run that shit. All right, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Ball Out. They say he ain't from North Dakota. They say he from South Carolina. I mean, Pennsylvania. Like not too far from Philly, like a suburb of Pennsylvania. Like he a real creative player. Oh yeah, I forgot the point I was trying to make. So when I went to his page, it's like, yo, you can't really see. It's like you can't really see his progression. You feel me? It's just like it just go from a couple hundred views, a couple thousand views to 100-something thousand. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like you can't really see his progression. It just shoot up. Like that's type shit not normal. YouTube don't even allow you to do that, y'all. Look how they've been playing with my views last couple weeks. You see, it's crazy with the paperwork on him because they know he a rap for real. And play a video now to see everything. See how everything sound. Oh, all right. That's I appreciate it, Jake. For the $5 cash app. Let me let's try to do that. Yes. Let's see. What can we do? I'm working on a Baltimore video next. That's what I was doing for. That's why I forgot the string. That's why I forgot the strings. I was working on oh my man Don. Is that Don? I ain't Don Trip. I'm working on a video for my Baltimore. Let's check out my man Hookah Anonymous. I support Hookah Anonymous, man. Like a real guy. Can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear that? Yeah, I know that was crazy, wasn't it? And look, if you notice, you can't hear it. See? And if you notice, I didn't get no more views. Like, look how slow that video been going up. Last night, I probably got 200 views today from that video. And that's a hot topic, and I was the second person to talk about it. I got 200 views. Um, can you hear it now? Yeah, yeah. Number 2, you still can't hit it? Well, here we go. Somebody, right ball out. Damn, y'all, that shit crazy, y'all. That shit wild. What about now? Still no? I'm not in the video. Oh yeah, you said you not the video. That shit wild, yo. I don't understand it, yo. If I go like this, you can hear it. You can hear it now, right? You still can't hear it?
To lose his life during Ramadan.
What about now?
In the city where its population mostly consists of Muslims, it has the city in the uproar.
First of all, right, I want to inform y'all, I'm not gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, I want to ask y'all, what's wrong with y'all, man? Like, where you was raised at? Like,
The static gone?
Like, what did they teach y'all in your upbringing, man? During the month of Ramadan, and
Alright,
the
bet.
Muslim
Alright, we
city,
good then.
man, overly populated. Every time you seen this child, you seen his teeth. You seen his prostration mark glowing. Worshiping. I ain't had no decency.
Why not? A Philly rapper got killed last night. I think he came out of, like, he an older one, came out of Meek Mill in that mug.
The cipher, no, we gonna pass, we gonna chill.
Mook, cheese, PNB rock, fat G's. This is why I don't live in the city of Philadelphia for the last 4 years. Because if you young and you lit and you got motion, if you living in the city of Philadelphia, you're not gonna make it but for so long. You get what I'm saying? A tragedy just happened last night. You get what I'm saying? It's like these tragedies,
Okay, young
it
nigga.
seem like they just gonna keep on happening and happening and happening. And these people, you know, they got motion, they got resources, they got money. But, you know, you can't stop death.
I am Suleiman Hassan, and this is Soldiers for Recovery. And one may say, what is Suleiman Hassan going to speak on today? Well, today, I'm back at the gravesite, and I got my mind right. See, let me show y'all something right here. So, you got 3 bodies going right there. You got 3 bodies going right there. You got 3 bodies going right there. That's 9 bodies. Look at all that fresh dirt over there. Fresh dirt over there. Killers. Killers that put young Muslims in the grave. Each one of these graves right here, these kids got to be under 25. And each one of them are supposed to produce 2 to 5 more children. We are killing each other.
Y'all really gotta stop all this killing y'all.
That shit's sad, man.
I'll tell y'all just about every kid that
What's up, man? Say what's wrong?
that even been in my house, broke bread, ate my food. I probably helped them in some type of way, tried to keep them out of trouble. They even did.
We gotta stop killing each other the way we do, yo.
They even did. Or they in jail. Like, when I say
Like, that shit.
I'm sick to my stomach, I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news because it's depressing.
was a young boy. Was he a drill rapper?
Now, news reports will say that on Sunday, March 17th, 2024, at approximately 10:10 p.m., officers was called to the 1200 block of North Taney Street in the Fairmont section of Philadelphia. They were responding to shots being fired, and upon arriving to the scene, they will find 28-year-old Derek Gant, aka Fat G's,
28.
shot multiple times in the chest. Reports say that Fat G's was standing outside of his residence when the car would pull up and start exchanging words with Fat G's. It's unclear what was said, but officers believe that some type of argument was started, and shortly after, the passenger of the vehicle fired multiple rounds, striking Fat G's in his torso. G's was taken to the Presbyterian Medical Center, where he was later pronounced deceased shortly after. There's no telling who the suspects in the car was, and officers haven't made it clear what type of car it was or the color, but as of right now, it's a part of an ongoing investigation. G's was most known for a song he did with Meek Mill back in 2014 called Life. Meek would take to Twitter after news got out that Fat G's lost his life. Meek would say, quote, "Rest in peace, Fat G's. Philly is a terrible place for black people to live. You see too much death." Shaking my head. Now, Meek will also take to his Instagram story to repost a picture of Fat G's, and he will caption it saying, quote, "If Fat really got killed in the holy month of Ramadan while fasting, I think it's time we fully break the streets up in Philly. A lot of dummies with guns." Now, real quick, before I continue, this is how I feel about it, right? A lot of older guys say that the younger guys in Philly aren't paying attention, aren't listening, they crashing out, so forth and so on. But here's my thing on it. My take is the reason why a lot of these young guys aren't listening to these older heads is pretty much because they're judging them more than they're trying to help. Not saying that it's okay for these guys to crash out, because it never is. But if you're going to sit there and judge them rather than help them, and act like you didn't come from where they came from, or act like you wasn't doing the same exact thing, how do you expect them to listen to you? The minute you start judging one of them, they start dismissing whatever you say because they start feeling the way behind you judging them. But if you try...
He right, though. He right. Like, these generations of kids ain't like how it used to be. Like, you can't talk down to them. You know, like, when I was growing up, old heads can talk down to us and we respected them. These youth can't do that, man. You gotta give them a certain level of respect. You gotta talk to them like you are them. You feel me? That's the only way they gonna hear you, or else they gonna drown you out. They gonna drown you out. I agree with Hookah Anonymous about that.
Try to help them and not make them look bad, or call them dummies, or call them any type of other names. Maybe they will gravitate and listen to you more rather than you sitting there judging. Meek and a few other guys were fortunate enough to find a way out. They were fortunate enough to make enough money and get out of the city, but they can't forget that they also came from the same place and partook in some of the destruction as well. But when you judge the young guys who's doing the same thing, you don't help. These kids lost friends and family members. So it isn't that easy just to say, hey, I'ma stop. Because sometimes even if they do stop, that don't mean that their ops is going to stop as well, which means that they run the risk of getting caught out there and boom, right? There's no do-overs once you lose your life. So, you know, it's like you either run the risk of losing your life.
Yeah, I say all the time, if you change your mind, you change your life, man. But it's hard. That's why I always say, yo, in order to change the people in the community, you gotta change the community first. That's why I always say when they be trying to get these little kids all this time, I'm like, yo, that ain't gonna help nothing. I mean, you gotta go to the root of the problem. The root of the problem is the environment. The environment is what creates these kids. You know, and people say, well, you don't gotta be a product of your environment, which you don't. But yo, if people from these environments, do you know how hard it is not to be a product of your environment, yo? when everybody around you is doing negativity. You know how hard it is to fly right, yo, and be positive? I mean, it can't happen. But yo, how I always look at it and how it is, that's why you got numbers. It's a numbers game. That's why you learn about percentages and you see what I'm saying? Things like that. And chance. What's the chance? What's the percentages? What's the odds? The odds are against you. Now people do make it, but I hate when people act like since they made it, you can make it too, yo. That is not true. It's not true. Well, unless we change the environment, yo. Unless we make the environment more fruitful for these kids to grow, or else we just gonna keep saying the same thing. We gonna keep saying the same thing, man. And it's sad, yo, but that's just what it is. It's just what it is.
Life, or you stay on point at all times. And yes, it's unfortunate, and yes, it's a problem. But we have to think of effective solutions. And I personally think judging isn't one of them. But anyway, to my knowledge, they say that Fat G's was a part of an anti-violence movement in Philly. He was more focused on unity rather than destruction as of lately. It was known to be a humble dude amongst the people that knew him. Now, of course, everyone isn't going to have something positive to say, but then I've also seen a post where some may feel that he made a solid point, and I want to know what y'all thoughts on it is. One social media user would say, quote, "Y'all be acting slow. Sometimes it ain't no passage to the street ish. Ramadan don't mean nothing to certain people. Once you diss the dead and things of that nature, if I seen the op that rap and been hiding for forever, it's over for him, no matter if it's Ramadan or any of that. I ain't giving no pass because of that, and don't think your ops will give you one because of that." Now, one part that I can agree with is some of these guys, certain ones, don't have any care for the holy month. Even the ones that say they do.
Let me listen to his music. Yo, do y'all know, was he a drill rapper? Was Shorty a drill rapper? Let's find out real quick before we go back to the trial. The trial should be back on now. Fat G's. He did a panda. That's old. Mind your business. No, Panda old. Nigga, they wasn't rapping drill back then.
But you're Biggie Cheese.
You're Biggie Cheese. Yo, do y'all know what a Biggie Cheese is?
No. No.
Alright, No Gun Zone. That was a month ago.
Papa, Mimi, Yuppie, Appa.
Let's go back a little
You're
further.
Biggie Cheese.
That was 7 years ago. So he rapped a while ago, so I doubt if he was doing drill music. I doubt if he was doing drill music. Let's see. TK, The Race. This was 6 years ago. Matter of fact, I can't play that. I'm sure that beat probably copyrighted. He ain't got no songs, but he got his own beat. Trips in the Uber.
It's real life. See you dead or in jail. Real life, I got you, ma. People smile in your face like they want you to make it. Like they all up in your corner, man, them niggas be faking. Buying all these fucking Margielas like I'm a Mason. Heard them bitches be talking like that nigga he caking. Get my foot up in the game, kill them niggas like Jason. When it comes to that paper, none of my niggas is racing. I told them that bad coming, just be patient. Get that deal, make all of them niggas sick like patience. Whoa, mama, we good now. Your son doing fine, you can chill now, hell now. Kick my feet up, I'm about to roll me some good now. No bitches that motherfucking ain't thinking we should now. Gotta watch my back, you know we can't chill now. This shit right here might give the chills now. Mama tell me fat, you put all them pills down. My mama tell me fat, you put all them pills down. Money keep coming, you them hoes they choosing. Don't want no broke boys, you don't fuck with no loser.
No, he wasn't no drill rapper. So that post that dude made don't even apply to him. Shorty wasn't no drill rapper. He was a spitter. Go back to the trial. It must not be on yet. It's only 2,000 people watching.
Remember, Dad, you can see my location in real time.
When I was your age, it wasn't that easy. Does anyone have a quarter so I can tell my mom I'm safe?
Yo,
Hey, Cracker Barrel Cheese. Tonight's the night. And boy, you are going to shine. Bold, rich.
they still on a break. They probably ain't coming back. Let's see what happens. Let's go to this. This was uploaded 2 hours ago. Judge gets in heated.
The suspect reinitiates the conversation. And in that, they are citing Dozier versus the state, 306 Georgia at 35.
Hey, yo, did y'all see that last live I did on this before I play this? Yo, y'all ain't find it ironic, yo, that Quinn named Young Thug? Detective Quinn? He was like, who you talking about, Young Thug? And Bane kept calling him Thug. Yo, that was real strange, yo. That was real strange. And then he talked about how he looked like a girl a little bit. And then they marketed Young Thug early career in women's clothes. But that was mighty strange, y'all. That was mighty strange. I wonder if anybody, I know ain't no another YouTuber catch it.
Edwards versus Arizona, and Your Honor, this is a 2020 Georgia Supreme Court case where it specifically says that a suspect who asks for a lawyer at any time during a custodial interrogation may not be subjected to further questioning, as the court has said, by law enforcement until an attorney has been made available or until the suspect reinitiates the conversation. Your Honor, at some point, Your Honor, I'm sorry, I'm talking, and I don't know why I am being interrupted.
So what must have happened was he asked for a lawyer, and Quinn kept. Remember I told y'all that the last live I did. Once you ask for a lawyer, it's supposed to stop. But I didn't know it was a object to the rule. So if they reinitiate the conversation again, I guess they can continue. I never knew that. So I guess she making an argument that that's what happened, and I guess Brian Steele was saying that's not what happened. So that's the reason for him playing this that audio. He's saying none of the things he said should even matter because he asked for a lawyer. Well, anything he said after he asked for a lawyer shouldn't count.
Not stop.
Hey.
I was speaking.
Miss Love.
I'm sorry, I was speaking.
Both y'all can't talk at the same time.
I know, I was speaking, and I expect to be allowed to speak when I'm speaking.
Hey, both of you all need to just take it down a notch.
And so, Your Honor, if I may finish, because I was the one speaking before Mr. Weinstein interrupted.
But you continually engage in this pattern of behavior, Miss Love. You don't want to accept my ruling.
Oh, I've seen this.
And I know you've been an advocate, but at some point, stop. Just stop. I made my ruling. Good, bad, or indifferent to you. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some.
I do accept that fact.
No,
but
you
Judge,
don't. You don't.
Your Honor, we have just not been able to present the evidence that
no, you don't.
I
get it. And if you have an independent basis to introduce statements that may not, or that may be not subject to the fruit of the poisonous tree, or any other thing, or any other issue related to evidence that may have flown out of this particular interview, then I'll hear it at that point in time.
When the court says independent basis, does the court mean outside of that video? Because we do have that.
Yeah, if it's not tied to the statement, of course you can introduce it.
I think that happened yesterday. I've seen that already.
The degree that I am pursuing is very well.
The suspect reinitiates the conversation. And in that, they are citing Dozier versus the state, 306 Georgia at 35. Your Honor, Edwards.
Yeah, I don't know if they came back, y'all. I'm just looking at how many people. How many people in these streams? YSL Woody is a clown. Breaks down on the stand. That was 3 days ago. they still won't hold. Yeah, he was tripping. And what made it worse, right, is when he got on an interview and they asked him about it. He was like, they asked him why. He said he stopped because his son started trying to mimic it. And I was like, wow. So you ain't had no problem with putting that shit into our kids. But once your son started thinking that was the way to go, you stopped it. Like, I'm not even a Young Thug fan, for real. I ain't no Young Thug fan. That shit he did, that marketing he allowed to be done. That let me know everything I need to know about him. He'll sell his ass. He'll do anything for people. He'll do anything for people. Yeah, I saluted them, y'all. Lucha and them did it how it's supposed to be done. And y'all know that's what I've been saying the whole time. When you got co-defendants, y'all supposed to cop out together. And you can't cop out when you got co-defendants and other people still going to trial. That's a form of telling. Regardless if they testifying or not. You don't do that because you fucking the case up. Like, how we all saying we not guilty, but you saying you is guilty? Like, yo, you messing the case up. Now you subject to be brought back in court. Now you subject to be brought back in court to testify on niggas. Like, now I've been saying that the whole time. Now, if you notice, yo, when it come down to these type of cases, ain't nobody gonna say the shit I'ma say, straight up. And a lot of times I now be leaning toward the defense, and I do that because I know how these prosecutors work. They dirty. They dirty, man. They'll do anything, yo. They'll lie, they'll fabricate evidence. Like, they'll do anything to secure a conviction, yo. I told y'all how they did me, yo. And it took me years to realize that they even got over. It took me years after I came home. Once I got older and I learned more, I realized, like, yo, these people cheated. These people allowed a person to plead guilty to another murder that he wasn't at, so he can get a deal on his murder, and also send us to jail. Like, that shit was illegal as a bitch. I wish I could find a lawyer to take that shit up pro bono. We'll get rich. We'll get rich, man, because it's documented. I remember I showed y'all the documents. It's documented that he wasn't there. It's documented. So how y'all 3 years later turn around and let a motherfucker plead guilty to it? Once I seen that, I said, yo, they'd do anything. They'd do anything. The shit was so bad. It was multiple judges. Like, every 2 months or 3 months, I got a new judge. They end up giving my case to a rookie judge. They let him deal with it. Like, that's how dirty their system even is. They gave my case to a rookie judge and let it fall. If it fall down, let it fall down on him. Like, these people dirty, man. That's not no just system. This system is flawed as a bitch. And it prey on black youth, underprivileged youth. My son be like, he got his little gym down here, yo. Hey, man, he got his little gym. He got his little bar. He be putting the 25s. I mean, the little 5s on each side and shit. He be working out, yo. He in high school now, so he be caring about his appearance. He be talking about doing push-ups, and like, I be tripping off push-ups and talking about he got a 6-pack now. Like, it'd be crazy, yo, to watch kids grow up, yo. Like, it's like that shit just happened overnight. As soon as he got to high school, it's like now he just care about all this other stuff he ain't never cared about before. Yeah, I know, man. Aunt Glizzy, better come over here clowning again. Yeah, here you go, cold head guy. Yeah, cause they'll swine you out there. See, yo, when I was up there, I was on the red jumper tier, so I was saying niggas get punished, boy. I was saying niggas get punished. Life, 30, 50, 18, 20. I was just like, yo, Jesus, these people ain't playing no joke. Like, yo, they trying to sit people down. And then it's like when I look back at it now at 38, and I look back how young I was, and there was people younger than me, and they was catching all them years, and then I think back about how I didn't know what I thought I knew back then. I just be thinking that shit wrong, yo. Like, that's why I do the videos I do when I talk about them niggas. Like, I know some people probably don't understand it. Oh, send them to prison. I be like, man, fuck no, yo, because people change, yo. A lot of them kids, they just misguided. They misguided, yo. And person going in the comments say, shooting into a bus is misguided. Yeah, you must know what misguided. You don't know the definition of misguided. They think the wrong things is right. They misguided, yo. They not wild. They just misguided, yo. They paying attention to the wrong shit. All they see is negativity. They probably coming up in messed up homes. Then you always got fact then is layers to poverty. You know, you got families, yo, that's generations into poverty. I mean, the mother messed up because her mother and father was messed up. You feel me? So the kids is gonna repeat the cycle. And it's hard to stop that when your homeboys is living the same way. It's hard to stop that. But people don't get it. Yeah, people don't get it. Nah, y'all, you don't think about consequences when you young. Y'all, I done did some of the wildest shit, y'all. Like, shit that I never got in prison, got caught for. Shit that I never do now. Shit that I wouldn't have did at 25. You feel me? Like, you gotta realize I went to prison at 19, yo. So that just let you know how long I was, you know what I mean? Shit probably started at 15. You feel me? 15. It got bad after high school. Probably from 03 to 04. Man, that shit was bad. But I went to prison immediately. Like, God took me out. God was like, man, let me sit his ass down because he's going down the wrong path. I was on 4D. All them red jumper tears. Them red jumper tears was out the chain. Niggas be thinking Towson was a joke. Now, probably nowadays on a new jail, like since they made the new jail. But when Towson was cells, before they made that shit how they made it now, yeah, you gotta look at it like that, yo. Sometimes you gotta take it on the channel. That's probably what I went to prison for. Cause they ain't had no evidence on us. But I done got away with so much shit over the years. It was just like, I mean, sometimes you just gotta know when to sit. Sometimes you gotta know when to sit. But it was like when it came down to like it's still people I remember that court. I remember little kid Dre. He was 18 years old. They gave him 50 years for a murder. I seen him once I got the DOC, and I was talking to him. He was like, man, I caught 50. I was like, damn. Cause I told you they had me on the 7th floor with the lifers and shit. You feel me? But I only had 10 years with 5 suspended. But we all in there for murders. And I was around them niggas, and I was just like, damn, yo, like, yo, all these niggas is young niggas. Like, yo, we sending so many young niggas to prison, it's crazy. And then our community is like, we begging for it. Instead of us just trying to figure out another way, instead of trying to fix the community and better parent, we rather just give them to the system. Baltimore City Jail, they making a $1 billion Baltimore City Jail. If they put that $1 billion into the streets of Baltimore, y'all, that shit can make some changes. But they rather put it into a prison. more profitable. I remember when you can just make phone calls. You know what I mean? You ain't had to have a phone call listen. Like, yo, they just figured out a way to just monetize completely. They monetizing completely off that shit, so it's not going to stop. They not going to stop it. We the only ones that can stop that shit. They'll never stop it if it's up to them because they making too much money. Too many people getting rich. You got independent rich people that's making money off the shit and just breaking the state off a percentage. They advocating for that shit. And you already know, like, this country makes their money off the poorest citizens. That's what they do. That's how they make their money. If you go in the hood, all the corner stores, prices is up to 15% from the regular markets. That's how they capitalize. They capitalize off people being misinformed and people being impoverished. Appreciate it, Hell for the $5 super chat, man. That's how they make their money, y'all. It's just a dirty game. But like I always say, just like it took 50 years to get here, it might take another 50 years to get out of it. Straight up. Might take another 50 years to get out of it, yo. We probably won't see the change. I think that's the end of the trial. Let's see. They ain't even do no they ain't even come back and say nothing. He just ended the bitch. Yeah, I think they ended it. I'm gonna try to come back early tomorrow. What else y'all wanna do, yo, since we on here? What y'all wanna do? Yeah, YFN held it down, man. You guys salute them, man. They held that shit down. They played the game. They played it how it's supposed to go. And they rolled the dice. Niggas turned down deals. Remember, they was trying to give Lucci 20 at first. Shot that bitch straight down. Like, they'd play with you like that. I remember, yo. I remember they was talking about. I remember when I was getting questioned by the motherfuckers. They was like, well, if we find out you out the car, you gonna we say something about 50 years, and I'll be home when I'm 70 and all that other type shit. Then once I set for a couple months, they try to come back, and they talking about if you give us a statement, we'll make sure you get no more than 20. Like, yo, what the fuck out of here, yo? I'm not taking no 20 years. You got to convict me for 20 years. Straight up, like, you got to give me that. I won't feel comfortable taking 20 years. End up coming back with 10 without suspended. That's the least you can get on a murder charge. You can't get enough on the first degree murder conspiracy. That's the least time you can get. It's 10 years without suspended, and that's what we got. And motherfucker ain't do no telling, and it's documented. Yo, what y'all want to do, yo? Y'all want to tap in and see what No Jumper got going on? You know it's a circus over there. Y'all want to go to a No Jumper circus? They probably live right now. Let's see. I was watching something early. Matter of fact. Oh, they strained 3 hours ago. Dion gets pressed by DDG. Let's see what they talking about. Let's see what these boys talking about. Gotta start keep my eye on No Jumper, man.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of No Jumper News. Today is Monday, March 18th. And we survived rolling loud. We are back at it. What's going on, guys?
Top of the top.
Yeah.
We have...
Well rested.
We have our...
I guess what, none of them qualified to be the moderators, huh? You know, the moderator want to get the most money.
In this parking lot all
Straight up.
You wouldn't come across some shit like that. I did not see that. Man, the fan
For
interaction
real.
for us is insane. Yes, that part is true. Insane.
Which day was y'all favorite?
I felt like I worked the entire weekend rolling loud just yesterday.
Oh yeah.
No, Sunday was.
We're rolling down in
Sunday
California.
was also the hottest day, temperature-wise. Too.
Sunday,
Thank God.
Might I add? It was the hottest day, but nah.
It's connecting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You get
my
to actually
God.
interact.
Yeah, I seen this. I was gonna do a video on this. Y'all seen this?
I wanna. No, we're good. I wanna sincerely apologize, bro.
Yo, look, that's all it was. That's all it is, bro.
Nah.
I ain't gonna front. Look.
Yeah, I'm actually scared as fuck.
Nah, you don't need to be scared.
All I'm gonna tell you, big boy, is that
Yo, big boy.
Yeah.
Don't you just.
Bro, it's good.
We're good.
Yo, I don't want nobody like.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, my bad.
yo, bro.
Yeah. I know. I wanna.
Listen, I just want to tell you this, big boy. You don't know where I come from.
Yeah.
You not from the streets, big boy. You was really a nerd, big boy.
Yeah, Shorty really would do him bad if he wanted to, but I'm glad he didn't. Because these type of kids, they don't really know what they doing. And I don't think he'll ever cross them lines again.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm not trying to say nothing about you, but you're not from the streets, baby.
Y'all go to the side right here, y'all.
So
Y'all go right here. Y'all go to the side.
So come in.
My bad. Shit. Yeah. Now I wanna. Yeah.
You look so nervous.
He wanted to pluck him no bad.
Sorry, my bad. I'm just nervous, bro. I'm sorry.
I think he's really nervous.
So the little kid Neon dissed his dead brother.
We good. I'm not gonna touch him. We good, bro. I'm not gonna touch him.
I'm not security. Come on, bro.
He has like 2 big ass security guards.
My bad.
Y'all gonna drive off with him next?
It's not that serious.
I'm sorry. My bad, bro.
That don't seem like he's nervous.
I know what you're gonna say, and I want to sincerely apologize, bro. I didn't realize what I was saying, bro.
You know, my mom be on the gram watching.
I wanna apologize to her too, bro. It was not right what I did.
He made him apologize to his whole family.
It's not even about that either, my. It's just about you're not even in the streets to be.
It was back in the day. I didn't realize what I was doing, bro.
It's not even
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention.
So,
Go ahead.
You know how I feel right now? I feel like slapping the shit out of you.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm not. Because what I'm going to gain out of slapping a nigga like you?
Yeah.
What I'm going to gain from that? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. Genuinely. I didn't mean anything I did, bro. I promise I'll never do any of that stuff again, bro. I'm sorry to your mom, your family, and everything, bro.
I think he meant to say what is he gonna prove. You know, I think gain was a poor choice of words, because you're not gonna gain. You ain't gonna gain anything from slapping anybody. I mean, I think he probably meant he's not gonna prove anything by slapping him. You feel me? Because he got other probably people to worry about that's really dissing. Shorty just got caught in the moment. He ain't know what he was doing. He thinking it's a game. But that's when it happens when we dramatize this and the dead. Like it's a badge of honor. Like that's just something to be praised. Like niggas don't get their head knocked off for that shit daily.
Anyway, bro.
I'm just trying to tell you. You sorry. You sorry to. You gotta say sorry to my fans. You gotta say sorry to my mom. You gotta say sorry to my sister, my brothers, my family.
I'm sorry.
Like, you know, like my mom really be on the gram and really be. You know, she better be a better person too. That's why
Stop trying to scare people.
We could hear you.
I'm trying to tell
Running
you.
through the building.
So like.
I shouldn't even try to involve myself and stuff like that.
Somebody need to press flag or like that.
Do some shit like that because you don't know what comes behind that.
Yeah.
You don't know what comes behind that.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm trying to tell you.
But they having the same conversation.
I told you what I told you.
Yeah.
You mention my brother one more time.
I won't. Yeah, my word. All my life, I'll never do it, bro. I know.
Bro, really, the main thing was just with this little bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I talked to him. Like,
That's my dad, little brother, my heart. Like, I got my son in the back of my chain, my heart.
That's his little brother too.
Like, you understand that, my heart?
Like a New York slang.
I
I wouldn't call me on my heart.
I get it, bro. I get it.
He wanted to punch him bad as a motherfucker, but I'm glad he didn't know.
I didn't realize what I was doing.
Yeah, because, like, it was my brother that died. You say,
Oh,
he
you
died.
wanted to we can pause.
Yeah, we can pause. We heard him.
You wanted an apology. This man apologized to you 5 minutes ago. Either accept
it or don't accept
I'll
it.
put your hands on him. Because it's been
Yeah,
20 minutes.
it's been 20 minutes and you keep
How
trying to
much
explain
further does it go?
See,
he said he apologized.
these niggas don't know what they talking about. I'm glad he did it that way, cause he really wanted him to understand what you did. You understand? That's why you see. This why I be main about these guys, yo. They not really qualified to speak on shit for real. He wanted him to really understand what you did. Like, yo, I can really punish you. Like, understand this. That's why he kept putting his hand on him and moving him all type of way. Like, yo, I can really do what I want to, yo, and it's gonna be real bad. Don't do that shit again. You feel me? And he wanted to reiterate it so he don't think he playing. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, these niggas don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. I think he handled it the right way. I think he was stern. I think he was straight to the point. And I think he got his point across.
Apologize on. Not to mention, you call him a nerd, but then say, I ain't trying to really come at you like that. But you're a nerd.
Alright.
Like, come on, dog. You ain't got to say none of that.
Fair though.
Why? Since when is a nerd is, what's that, a derogatory term? What's the definition of a nerd?
Boy, the boy's scared, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do shit, my nigga, and you don't get no points putting your hands on that nigga.
To be fair though, Sharp, right? So, the reason why he's trying to beat it into Neon is because Neon apologized once, right? Then, as soon as they got in off the phone, a week later, he was talking about Didi Osama suck my dick, naughty bopping, I'ma do it regardless, right?
Then he should have put his hands on him.
Right? So, right?
Too much explaining.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I know he did
so
that.
I played it once already.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
More so, when he told her to go get in the car, that was crazy.
To go get in the car.
Like, no, it's not that deep.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the car with nobody. And nigga, if you had a real problem with him, bro, fire him up.
No, for sure.
Because I'd rather that, to me personally, I'd rather you fight me than talk to me for a long time.
Yeah.
That hurts me more to sit and hear a man like talk to me like that much. A nigga I don't like or don't know talk to me that much.
Literally.
I'd rather just fight. I don't really want to sit here like two women and have this verbal discourse back and forth.
And they
too
both
long.
got
I can't
some
do that.
big ass security guards with them. Like Neon, I seen him last night. He had like the two of the biggest
You'll say
black
it.
dudes. Yeah, he went into like
Yeah,
Future's
fuck.
tent area or whatever. Like,
Yeah, I didn't see that.
in the
Anybody
commons.
else saw Neon this week?
No, man.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I saw him. He was with two big ass dudes, so I already know they was there with him.
What
so
else?
it's like, Osama.
I wouldn't even be able to be in
a
a run with Flacco after he pulled that fucking move yesterday. Like, yo, these motherfuckers be selling. They be selling out, man. They could sell out quick for that money, boy. I'm trying to tell you. That move he did, that shit was disgusting, man. He couldn't stand next to me in real life.
Someone was there
Way
with
more.
Slowbucks. I just saw the Slowbucks dude in the
Oh,
video.
okay, yeah.
That's the guy who kept telling him to go off to the side.
Yeah, his security team's definitely ranking over Neon's for them to just be there together by themselves. I feel like he could have fired on him if he really wanted to.
Nah,
Go ahead.
no, but I feel like both these dudes got like identity crisis, right? Because even like Didi Osama, like he's like 17 years old, but like he like kept saying like baby boy, right?
Yeah.
Then it was baby boy to my heart, like my heart.
Yeah. So my heart is Bronx lingo, so right, so like I understand that, but baby boy is Newark, New Jersey lingo. He's from Bronx, like even like that baby boy shit is some like OG mafioso, right? Like for me. So I don't even know where he like got that lingo from. If I'm him personally, bro.
That's how he talk.
Yo, after Neon apologized the first time, said, yo, I understand, man, like this dance is disrespecting your like dead brother.
Yeah.
It's mimicking how your dead brother was stabbed to death at 14 years old. I understand that. And then Neon goes back to naughty bopping and saying, suck my dick, Didi Osama. And then teaching multiple women and on his stream how to naughty bop. Like, I'm like, bro, like he already has taken it too far. I don't even know what this conversation is about.
Yeah.
And then what's even like more bizarre is they agreed to do more content together and play basketball or 3v3 afterwards.
After this?
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, this nigga was dissing your deceased brother, and now you playing basketball with him?
It was right. So look. So it
after a 30-minute conversation about the same thing, about an apology that he just issued to you in your face.
Right. So look, they haven't like balled yet, right? But they said, yo, man, like.
Yeah, they not gonna play basketball together. I promise you, they ain't gonna play basketball together.
Like we finna do like 3v3, like we finna be like a content duo.
Yes. Okay.
So
he just was saying saying that to make him feel comfortable. I can't see Shorty doing that.
Okay. So I'm like, hold up now, bro. Is this about just working your way into Neon's inner circle and becoming his friend, or is this about pressing some shit about your brother? Because a 3v3 basketball, it's not really seeming like you're too upset, right? Because I'll be real, bro. I can't go back to hanging out with anybody who dissed my dead brother.
But is that hanging out?
Yeah,
doing a 3v3 basketball game.
But they gonna be on the same team.
No,
regardless, playing against somebody.
He get a chance.
What was they talking about, man?
Non-confrontational in person, but that's how Neon is. He's non-confrontational in person.
It's non-confrontational black people.
Yeah, but he's not like that.
So only on the internet, he's like that.
And by himself.
I don't like that.
He does that shit by himself. He's not telling none of these people this to their face when he sees them. So I would think that people would catch on to this by now, even though it was fucked up for him to talk about little man's, younger brother passing away.
So basically, what Sharp's saying is, people should just allow him to do him. Like, what world is this, yo? Just pay him no mind. He's just doing content. Like, are we going too far with this word content?
Education or a much more disrespectful conversation. What do you think, Sharp?
Most definitely. Niggas would have started tripping.
If he was black.
For sure.
But he's non-confrontational in person. But that's how Neon is. He's non-confrontational in person.
It's non-confrontational black people.
Yeah, but he's not like that.
So only on the internet, he's like that.
And by himself.
I don't like that.
He does that shit by himself. He's not.
And on God, I'm about to dox your entire family. What's your name?
You're not doing shit. Shut the fuck up. Suck my dick, bro. You a bitch.
What's your name? What's your name?
Fucking pussy.
What's your name?
Kizzy, bro. My name's Kizzy. It says it in my name, bro.
All I need is your first name and you're done. I don't care. I'm an internet warrior. What's your name? What's your first name, bitch? What's your first name, bitch? Tell me your first name, pussy.
I'll be in Miami.
I don't give a fuck if you're 10 years old. I'll fuck you in the ass until you fucking bleed, bitch.
Whoa. I don't even want to participate in that. The fuck are they talking about? Yo, you see what I'm saying? Yo, these are the people that's getting paid right now on the internet. They paying for that shit. Man, what the fuck was that? They'll say he was going to fornicate him and sodomize him. Man. What the fuck? Lord Durk Fad's coming. Oh my gosh, this goofy. Let's check this goofy out. Old trench face.
Introducing Children's Astropro Allergy.
I can't believe y'all still getting views like that. I think he might have paid for some subscribers.
Yo, it's your boy Trench News, and I'm back at y'all with another one.
Like, oh, this content is so basic. Let me show y'all what he doing.
Who subscribed to the channel?
He's not really talking right here. He just got a video of him playing an old video where he was talking. And he just on the mic talking, then upload it. Like, yo, he can upload probably 50 videos a day if he wanted to. Like, this content is trash. And this nigga is getting paid off of this bullshit ass content. Like, he not putting no real work or effort into nothing.
If you ain't subbed to the channel, make sure you join the membership. Shout out to the real
It take me days to put videos out sometimes.
You can follow their ads at the end of the video. Remember, if you got anything extra, man, clothes, hygiene, food, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the internet, man. But I think Flacco broke the record, man. Brick Baby them and all them, they might be one of the reasons, man. Now, we all already know, before I get into that, we got Smirk, we talking about Lil Durk, we talking about Zelle Money, got the real info, man, from the source's mouth, man, that who got skint that day on Duck Murder, man. We got that, man. So, that being said, Lil Durk, man, Lil Durk has been involved with a lot of shit. Name been brought up, at least. His name been brought up, you know. And the whole little OTF thing been brought up. Okay, now, we're going to start with Chicago. Everybody around him in Chicago, damn near, got caught with switches and guns and all type of shit, multiple. They beat the case. They always come out. All the ballers always come out. Oh, man, we beat it because we got good lawyers. We got money. You know what I'm saying? They catch cases in Atlanta. The shooting with Vaughn wasn't the only shooting. The shoot with Vaughn wasn't the only shooting. The fucking shooting in his house. Yeah, you got a right to stand your ground in your house, but he a felony. He ain't supposed to be around a gun. He was still fighting Vaughn case at the time when they ran in his crib. Am I right or wrong? All right, okay. So,
some of these news stories don't be real either, y'all. Like, I don't even think that even ever happened. I think that shit might have been promo for an album or a song or something.
Don't get to see that. Everything's sealed. Then, the Quando Rondo and them shit.
Like, y'all, it's probably like 7 YouTubers actively right now trying to send Durk to prison.
This is the most information and shit that I got out of YouTube in a long time. So,
what kind of information is?
The news report come on.
It's not even a word.
3 people murdered in California. They came from this way, Brick Baby got a song describing them and naming the killers and saying that we ain't get 100, nigga. We got a meal ticket for the last killer.
Damn.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what? This is crazy. He just did exactly what Puerto Flaca did. Exactly.
Then Quando Rondo, they play Quando Rondo. He saying million on my head, and then we got to go up on the ops. It's 1-1. We got to go 2-1. Rondo saying that we got to go up 2 on our ops, and I'm like shit. Then you got the OTFD thing murder. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know how to read and shit. So let me break this down to you. Alright, a guy by the name of Stephen Mack, you know what I'm saying, was killed. He was killed by 2 guys who was murdered for hire. The police started the Rico. They completed the Rico for the murder for hire once a person who went to jail who had inside knowledge that they was paid. They was paid to kill D-Thing's killer, which is Stephen Mack. The Preston guy and there's another guy who on the run. But they was paid. Some dude named AJ. They alleging that was paid to kill D-Thing killer. And they saying that the source came out of IDOC, and they involving, all this shit evolving around who? Smurf Gotti,
Yo, where is he getting this information from? The feds told him this? What he said that person name was? I'm ready to look it up.
And they involving, all this shit evolving around who? Smurf Gotti, That man beat a lot of shit, man. Him and his team, bro, they beat a lot of shit. And I ain't saying that, good.
What up, y'all? Y'all ain't telling me y'all wasn't back on. Y'all wasn't back on. Hold on. Y'all gotta let me know, y'all, when y'all ain't back, when I ain't got the thing playing.
To kill D-Thing killer. And they saying that the source came out of Ideals, which is Stephen Mack. For the murder for hire, once a person who went to jail who had inside knowledge that they was paid to kill D-Thing's killer, which is Stephen Mack.
Stephen Mack.
The Preston guy.
Hold on, y'all. Let's find out who Stephen Mack is real quick. My phone be geeking. Yo, I shit ain't even charged up. Hold up. Stephen Mack, Chicago. Let's see who he is. Stephen Mack, Chicago. 2 men charged. Okay. It do say 2 men charged in alleged murder for hire. Alright, 2 men, can y'all hear me? 2 men are accused in federal court of carrying out of higher. I hate when they pop up these ads. Alright, 2 men are accused in federal court of carrying out a murder for hire slang scheme that left a man dead and a security guard wounded outside a youth center in Roseland early last year. Stephen Mack, 24, was exiting the Youth Peace Center on Roseland, 420 West 111th Street, about 3:45 p.m. January 27, 2022, when 2 men emerged from a dark-colored Chrysler 300 and opened fire, according to Chicago police and federal prosecutors. Mack was shot in the head and chest and was pronounced dead at the hospital. A 40-year-old security guard for the youth center suffered a gunshot wound to the leg and survived the attack. Oh, they got video of it. Federal prosecutors accused Anthony Montgomery Wilson, 24, and Preston Powell, 23, both Chicagoans, of conspiring with others to fatally shoot Mack in exchange for money. Both face charges of murder for hire and conspiracy to use an interstate facility and commission of a murder for hire. Montgomery Wilson also faced a firearm charge. Powell was not in custody and a warrant has been issued for his arrest. Montgomery Wilson pleaded not guilty last week before U.S. District Judge Kim Young. He's due back in court January 16th. Back in court January 16th. Alright. Anthony Wilson and Preston Powell.
And there's another guy who on the run. But they was paid. Some dude named AJ. They alleging that was paid to kill D-Thing Killer.
AJ. Anthony Wilson and Preston Powell. I don't see no AJ.
And they saying that the source came out of IDOC, you know, and they involving all this shit evolving around who? Smirk Gotti, you know. That man beat a lot of shit, man. Him and his team, bro, they beat a lot of.
This is how he confused people. It says alleged murder for hire, right? But who's alleging it? Who is alleging it? Somebody could have told the police that if it didn't come from out those guys' mouth, then Durk they can't charge Durk with anything. It would have to come from them guys' mouth. Now, if somebody in the system alleged it, like, well, I think Durk had something to do with it, and they never verified it, it'll never get to Durk. But he's not telling that part of the story because he want to make Durk look bad. He want to make Durk look like he working with the feds or working with the FBI or he even the one had it done. That word alleged means it could have came from anywhere. It don't mean it actually came from the horse's mouth or for the people that did this killing, allegedly, mouth. That's what he confusing people with. See, these niggas not paid to tell the whole truth. They paid to spin narratives. You know what I mean? They don't tell the truth on their channel. But this is where a lot of people get their information from. So I'll be on Instagram and I'll be reading. I might comment on something, and a motherfucker give me some shit straight off of Trench's news channel. I'm like, where the fuck you heard that? Like, I haven't heard that, and we in the same space. We doing the same work. Where's you getting this information from? And this is where they be getting it from, because these niggas is spinning narratives. They not telling the truth.
I ain't saying that, you know, good lawyers won't do it, but Durk, you better run, bro. It's time to take India, the kids, and get the fuck away. I wouldn't be in no videos with none of them niggas on everything. The least, we know you ain't sliding because you got on all the motherfucking chains. That Nooski chain weighs so much, I know you ain't hopping on no car with that motherfucker. The last time you probably seen that hit was, goddamn it, before it started. You know what I'm talking about? So, I gotta think.
In big time, you can collect big time cryptocurrency. It's real fun and easy. You can collect the big time token, battle across time and space, choose from
Getting chilly down there. I gotta put a little hoodie on or something.
Want to get started?
They can get you on the killing, but man, sound like they at you on the money, man. And that guy Flacco, man, no jumping them. Hey, look, they broke y'all down. I told you, Durk, it zoom out. Zoo threatened Flacco. Flacco, he digging on y'all ass on everything. You gotta tell your henchman, your tough man, 36 years old, still on the internet talking about how he's tough, how he red K and all this shit, but you just sat down in front of a billboard, bro, and pointed out pictures, bro. If you go and talk to the law, period, law enforcement, period, don't nobody gotta go to jail, man. You gave them knowledge of a crime. You told, period. You gave them knowledge. You gave them some information that they could use. They ain't got to use it right now. Ain't nobody got to go to jail right now, but you gave them information, bro. So we ain't trying to hear that with shit. But Durk, hey, look, bro. Allah Akbar, man. You better run, goddammit. I'm telling you, bro. You better run. It's too much shit, man. Then they talking about a shooting that with the babysitter now in Arizona at a concert, bro. Like, damn, you niggas. Arizona, California, Chicago, Atlanta. They getting guns coming from Atlanta and all type of shit, bro. And them boys been getting off. Then the hella bands and them shit. Hella bands get killed. Vaughn get killed. You know.
He like that shit. He like what Flacco did. See what happened with. See, let me tell y'all what happened with Trenches News. And it came out in court. Trenches News got banned from O-Block. He'll never say that. But if you read between the lines of his court testimony, he wound up getting shot and he ain't been back since. He got banned from O-Block. So now he got this motherfucking vendetta against him. So he wants to see them boys go to prison. Because he can't beat them no other kind of way. Trenches News is the type of guy that if y'all in the streets together and he can't get rid of you, you know what I mean? If he can't get rid of you, he'll put the police on you. He'll put the police on you because you're a threat to him. And he probably scared of you for real. So he won't say nothing to you. He won't approach you. He'll just put the police on you. That's a snakish motherfucker, man. People should not be taking advice from a person like that. That's a snake. He's just like another Terrence Williams. Whatever they do is the interest themselves. It's not the interest of nobody else.
Case sealed too. You know, that case is sealed. But yeah, man, if y'all want to check out that Flacco video, Flacco had broke it down, man. And man, Durk, you better run, man. They after you, man. It's because your henchman, though. Your henchman pulled up on Flacco. O-Block members pulled up on him at the No Jumper store looking for him. And he digging that, man. And Brick Baby, he helped all the shit. No Jumper just messy, man. Now I want to get into the Zelle money, man. Is it true about Zelle money or not, man? I'm finna answer the question for y'all. Who got shot? Moowop or Zelle money, man?
So they saying Zelle money. This dude I was talking to, he used to call me about this Chicago shit. Dude named D-Man. He used to tell me about the Chicago shit all the time. He told me about that. He got that from Loyalty and Betrayal page. Where it came out. Or it might have been Crown Court TV. But it came out that Zelle Money got shot when the girl shot back. And his DNA was on the scene. I think that's why Zelle Money might have killed himself. That's why Zelle Money killed himself. Because he knew he was done. He was going to prison for that murder. Why my chat not moving? What the fuck? Yeah, he knew he was going to prison for that murder. Hey, yo, people can come up, yo, if y'all want to rap. Y'all can send y'all invites. Niggas want to come up and we can fuck around. I ain't doing shit else for real. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause he got a vendetta against them boys. He got a vendetta against them. He always gonna try muddy them boys, muddy their name any chance he get. Straight up. Yeah, man, I'd rather be 36 years old, feel like a tough guy. What up? Yeah, yo, straight up. Yeah, he can't come out, yo. That shit not gonna end good for them, yo. They don't win in the end. You know what I mean? Same shit I was telling Flacco last night. Y'all winning right now, but y'all ain't gonna win when it's all said and done. Integrity overrules all, man. Integrity always gonna prevail. Integrity always gonna prevail, man. Them niggas gonna lose in the end. They're gonna lose in the end. Let's see what else we got. What else y'all? What else y'all wanna do, yo? Y'all wanna go? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even really no good content on YouTube, yo. Like, a lot of this shit garbage. It's all piggybackish. Niggas not coming up with their own original ideas. I can't testify. Let's go back to YSL. I'm tripping off of Bane. This probably the number one, the best thing to watch on YouTube right now is Bane. The only reason it's funny to watch him because he thought the police was his friend, and now he learning the hard way. I bet he'll never cooperate again. Yo, I bet you Bane will never cooperate again if he ever find himself in that type of situation.
In the school, I did my research on you. You a good dude, but you know, and I appreciate your honesty about coming clean on this robbery, because it's a robbery. Y'all robbing somebody who I don't know much about this brother, but he's not supposed to get robbed, no matter what kind of joke he is.
I appreciate your honesty.
It's kind of messy. So I'm gonna let your wife know everything that's going on, if that's okay with you. If not, because I'm not done yet. I still gotta go talk to them fools.
Did y'all see? If y'all go back to my other live, and I should have broke that down, yo, because ain't nobody watching no 4-hour live. I should have broke it down, but if y'all watch my other live, and y'all see how when Quinn first approached Bane, and he was talking all nice to him, and, you know, breaking down his defenses, and then how he switched it up once Bane wasn't giving him information that he wanted. Like, yo, this shit could be a movie, yo. Like, he really had Bane thinking that, yo, alright, he a cool guy, you know, I can fuck with y'all. I mean, he know my peoples. My peoples was working police before. We from around the same area. Like, he really had them thinking that, you know, they was on the same side. And now he is putting the press down on them. That's what they do.
Fools, but young people scare the fuck out of me. I mean, these young boys in the street these days, they don't care about a whole lot. And it really bothers me.
He relating to him again. He relating to him again because he older than Thug and Thug and them.
I bullshit around my family a lot. You know what I mean? I bullshit around the story a lot. You know what I mean? But I just want to make sure I told you pretty much everything. This sounds like the truth. You're the driver. You really cleared something up for me, the Thug, and I got to go out here and find a picture of this Joker. Because it's important. Because I don't think he should get away with it if he was in the car. You're not making this up. Thug was in the car. Yeah. All right. Okay, let me, Now, I can't testify. I can't do none of that now, you know. All right, you ain't got to testify. That's on you. I'm going to put me on that. That's not what I did.
Yo, he just lied to that man. He just lied to her. Right, yo, why would he thought? He must not know the laws of the United States. You got a right to face your accuser. So why would he think that he was going to be able to get this information and not testify? He said, man, yeah, you got to testify. That's all you. You said how slick he said it. Hey, yo, that's a slick motherfucker, boy. He probably fuck with a lot of women. I'm trying to tell you, that's a slick talking dude there.
What I do is, I'm trying to go slow and get all the information I need in relation to you.
He talking to him like a female, if you think about it.
Other people involved. I mean, it sounds to me like Thug got you all involved. I know you're a grown man and everything, but he came down here with an easy way to make money, it sounds like. And it went, who knew the police were going to be there? Y'all scared the shit out of the police too now. I don't think we don't get scared. We get scared too. We don't run the gunfire all happy about that shit. These cops ran toward what they heard was gunfire.
Yeah, yo. I done seen police hit gunfire and go the other way. Skirt! Straight up. Like if they had rolled right down there, they'd have caught the person on the scene. Ride straight off and come back with 3-4 cars. But by themselves, man, they ain't trying to solve no motherfucking crimes. I remember one time before, me and my man, we was riding down what was that? Riding down Rogers, crossing Ricestown Road. Man, police had this dude on the ground with the gun out. But he was shaking. He was scared as shit. The dude was on the ground like this, arms out, legs out. I think they was in a stolen car, and the dudes ended up running and went all separate ways. So he was the only cop on the scene at the time. So he's like, get on the ground. Get on the ground. So we riding past, my man like, yo, that's a black man. What should we do? I'm like, man, fuck that. We got to get out. Because it's like he ready to kill yo. Man, the dude on the ground, so once we came over there, it got a little close, he started feeling a little bit more comfortable. Now he talk like, yo, you doing too much. Like, yo, I'm on the ground, I got my arms up. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Like, yo, why is you so animated? Like, yo, if you that scared, yo, why are you a police officer? But those be the guys that be shooting people unjustly just because they scared. You feel me? That's why, yo, I'm one of them. I think that police should have to live in the community. I think they should have to live in the community of what they serve, because that lets them know who's the criminals. Because in our communities, and some people don't know this, it's not from the communities. In our communities, they treat everybody like criminals. You know, the nigga that work at 9 to 5 or have a conversation with police, they gonna treat them like the nigga that just shot somebody last week. But if they was in the community, they would know these guys. They would. So what's going on is, police don't see the human side of us because they don't know us. You feel me? They just go off what they see, what they run into day to day. They don't know the human side, so they treat niggas like animals. You feel me? They treat niggas bad because that's how we get presented to the public. And I think if they was in the community that they serve, I think that would eradicate that. And I think we'd get better policing. But I don't think they want better policing.
They gotta save the good citizens, the bad citizens, everything in between. They don't have a choice. They can't bitch out when it gets hot. That was a hot little scene. They stood up and stayed there. A lot of cops would have rolled the fuck out and reevaluated. Those 3 police officers, they were detectives. They went. Nobody knew what was up, but y'all were just trying to get somebody who you believed.
That's the worst thing. I used to have nightmares, yo. When I was locked up, I used to have nightmares that I did something to somebody and got caught on the scene. Yo, that shit used to wake me up out my sleep, sweating and heart racing, and like, yo, I ain't never going. I don't know what it is about prison, yo, about jail, yo, but you had some of the most vividest dreams that you can ever have. Like, I ain't never had no dreams like that since. But that's one of the worst things you can do. Commit a crime and the police be right there on scene. I'm talking about a crime like they committed, like a shooting or something that can sit you down for life or 30 years or, you know, an exuberant amount of years. I had hella fucking nightmares about that shit, yo. And I wake up and I be like, damn. I look around like, alright, I'm still fighting. And that shit was like a calm feeling after that. But it's just crazy that that shit just crazy, yo. Like, I never forget those moments.
Had cash.
Nobody went up with me going to jail, telling my wife what went on. And
was Fred happy about going to this thing or what? I mean, why did he go to this thing?
I can't take about Fred. I mean,
okay, what did he say anything?
With Fred,
because he had a chance to stay back at the trap.
When Fred was on, he just coming home, man. You know what I'm saying? We not robbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the young boy did the robbing.
I couldn't tell you. Listen, me, Fred.
What would be the split in something like that? You going with these 2 little rookies. What's the split gonna be? They all get more or less or the same? It's gonna be split 4 ways. What? I mean, just based on what you know.
There was a time when I barely.
Well, that's not bad, but the split was gonna be.
Now, I'm a cybersecurity specialist.
ECPI University.
Yo, he don't care about no fucking split. he just try, break them down some more.
Whatever, man. You know what I mean? So,
how's that work in the street, though? If they move, do they get more money than you? They get the same.
Everybody in the car will probably, you know what I mean, spit out even. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. Somebody like Red, He didn't ever see you at all. What if word got back? You know, let's say everything went right, you got the money. Is this just Atlanta? Because everybody tells me, everybody takes turns robbing each other. Is that the truth?
Yeah, they do it in the city, man. I've been robbed.
It's been going on. And you've seen the joker in the store.
I've been robbed 4 times this year.
And you probably been seeing the person that robbed.
Nah, man.
Have you? Or you know who they are?
I'll tell you that.
Oh, you don't?
I've been robbed 4 times. You know,
God damn. Getting robbed 4 times in a year is insane.
But when the game first started, I know you were young.
They just took my drugs.
I've been robbed twice my whole life.
It's all drug money, weed, you know what I mean? They sell weed, drugs, you know what I mean? So, you know, who's gonna call the cops and tell the cops that I just got robbed for drug money? You got people coming from North Carolina, all different types of states coming out here and getting took off for their money and getting sent back.
And don't even report it.
You know what I'm saying?
And they gotta go talk to their boss man and shit.
Like you said, this particular day right here, police was on the scene.
But why didn't you call it off? You weren't sure they were cops? Or what? You just weren't sure?
I didn't even know what.
But you on the tape, and you keep saying, let me wait. You're telling your people's on the phone. Yeah, but you saw the tour. Who in the gate first? You or the tourists?
The tourists was in the gate first. I was behind.
They followed behind somebody to get in because they didn't have no gate key either.
I was behind the tourists. When the tourists go in.
So you never looked at them again once you saw them bodies in the car?
I go past the tourists.
So they went on ahead of you, they were gone.
The tourists go straight back in the back.
And then how long was it before the tourists showed back up in that scene where the gunfire happened?
I say, man, he can't start shooting. He got caught.
Let me tell you this. If he didn't start shooting and just robbed him straight up, the police would have never known what was up. With the gunfire, that's what made them come back. They would have went on, they were going in and knock on the door about some off-brand bullshit. They were in there investigating a whole nother robbery that happened early that morning, had nothing to do with y'all.
Let me tell you something. let me tell you something, Slick. If DK never starts shooting, man, y'all got away with the robbery. This nigga crazy.
Fired that gun, that licks happening all around all day long. They would have got the money because he had a stack. A little more, a little less, but it was a stack. And it was in his pockets. And when you get the police report, you're going to see where the first officer that got DK while he's bleeding, because the money bloody as fuck. I got a picture of it. Wait, I'm going to go pick him up now. Bloody fucking money. And hitting the legs, which I think happened in the car. Bloody fucking money. It's a stack. That's exactly what Red had. He had already paid out whatever the fuck he was dealing with before. That money was gone. All he had was, I guess, he's about to go back in the house. So he lived there. They down there saying he was robbing them. Was Red robbing y'all? Did he rob your car? Yes or no? No? Yes?
No, Red robbed.
Okay, because let me tell you something. It doesn't make sense.
Them drains ain't no joke in the joint, yo.
Me and Red, we go way back, man.
But check it out.
I can see Red right now, man. Red knows straight up, man, that if I knew that was Red, man, if that was Dirty Red, it probably would never happen anyway.
Okay. Well, the thing of it is like this.
I done seen Red, man.
So you didn't know which Red it was. You heard.
I seen Dirty Red run. I told Dirty Red, hey, Dirty Red, oh, DK, you tripping, man. These my people. These are my people.
Okay. So you thought it was some other Red that had that check?
I didn't know that.
Yes or no? You thought it was another Red that had that check?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I know that it was my fault.
And when I say that check, I mean the money. Whatever, how much it was.
No, it's those lick anyway. It ain't my lick.
Okay. It's their intelligence. They created the intelligence on this. They did the leg work on the lick.
Yeah, they move, so it ain't.
Are they a gang? What gang are they?
I don't know if you had a 15,000, 1,000, or anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he got. But I know, now knowing the person that I know who it was, I know these are my people. And I would never rob my people.
But do you know he lived there? Did you know Dirty Red lived there?
He don't live there.
Okay. Because let me tell you something with DK.
Little Beezy with the glasses and something.
Well,
Man, he knew they was his motherfucking people. Lying ass nigga.
He sleep. It could be the trap. I don't know. He'd be up there. Just like some people might think you live down on Macon. You know, he live over there, but you don't. But he'd be there.
I know his mom and them. I know where Red Man live at.
Well, what I'm saying is, did he pull out on y'all and try to rob y'all? Is the question.
No, sir.
Okay. All right, let me go see if I can find this picture of this boy with the crazy hair.
He keeps saying he look like a girl, yo. That is strange to me, yo. He keeps saying that, and then they marketed him as a girl. Now that is strange. Justice from that. What the fuck? They putting your back on TV? I think we ready to end the live, y'all. I gotta get back to trying to work on this video. Plus, I don't want to go too long, because if I go too long, people ain't gonna watch it. If I go too long, people ain't gonna watch it. But shit, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're new in here. Become a member. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. Alright? Know we're gonna keep that shit real. Straight up. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for fucking with me, y'all. But yeah, I'm ready to go, y'all. I got a video probably. It probably ain't gonna be out till tomorrow. But I gotta get to work in Europe. But yeah, yo, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, support Keep It G News, like, comment, share, become a member. Cash apps at the bottom of the screen if you want to donate to the channel. And we out.